Welcome back to Cryptogains for another video. I want to bring you a quick update on this crash. You all saw it. Take a look at the charts. I want to show you what I see. If it sounded interesting, drop that like, give me a subscribe. I want to show you this chart, which is the 3-day time frame. I shared this to you yesterday. Was you around? Did you see that video? If you haven't checked it, make sure you come check it out. It's a powerful video on the whole market in general. I think you need to watch this so you understand what could potentially happen with your money, your crypto. But this is just going to be a nice little follow on to show you what I see, right? Because this part here I'll talk about in a second. I want to show you the Gossan channel and the Keltner channel as well. And this, again, not financial advice, just show you what I see. So in the last video, we had fell below this green line. And like I said to you guys in the past, in past videos, in a bull market, when price action shoots up above the green line and comes above the red line, I've never seen it fall below this green line in a bull cycle. So when price action is going up, let's just take a look at the last one. We can take it from C19 if you like, comes above the red line, above the green line, and then it stays above the green line. We do not see it break until the end of the cycle, or at least when it's giving signs, a warning sign of the end of the cycle, and we're going into a bear market where it's going to tumble over. And this is held true every time on the 3-day time frame with these two moving averages. Take a look again. This is 2016-2017 cycle. Look, from the lowest bottom, comes above the green line, comes above the red. We see price action remain above this green line throughout the whole cycle. You will not see it fall below this green line in a bull cycle. And this is examples here. We had massive fall downs in price, but we always remained above this green line and the red line until, of course, when we saw weakness in the market for a bear market, signaling the trend could be reversing. That was your sign right there. Then it rolled over and fell down, come to this red line. And like I said to you before, once it breaks this red line, expect at least a 40 to 50% crash. This one fell 52%. And it happens a lot of the time. Now, many people have been resembling recent events to this right here, which is where we had the Black Swan event with the C19, where when we came out of the bear market from the last 2018 cycle, we came up too fast. Many people that do analysis believe that it came up too fast, too quick, and it had to have a call-off period, right? Most people treat this as a double bottom. You had a bottom here, you had a bottom there. That's what some people believe. Some people were saying it's like an ABC correction, so it flies off again. Different things. But with this 3-day moving average line, you can just see it clearly. All we are looking for is when it breaks the red line and the green line, can it remain above this green line so it can continue its rally? So when we take a look at where we are today, we saw the bottom of the cycle down here. It broke above the green line. It finally came above the red line. And up until that time, we was above this green line. We hadn't seen it fall below until now. So the question is, what's going to happen? Is this our first sign of weakness? Well, as it stands, we've come back above this green line. What do I want to see? I mean, I want to see it remain above this green line. Maybe see a further green candle come up. I don't know if I've got something I can draw right here. I would like to see the second one just be a straight green candle up like this. That's obviously yellow. Change it green. If we can get a green candle up, and it shows buy power coming back in, or even like, I don't know, maybe like what do you call it, a V-shaped recovery where we can just see candles like this come up, eventually buy power kicks in like this and we see some form of V-shaped recovery. That's going to be the bullish outcome for this because it's already pierced this green line. So this is still a warning sign for me. This could spell signs of early signs of maybe the trend reversing. Maybe it did reverse from up here because since then we haven't been able to make a new high. Open up the wrong thing. Let me come back to it. Where are we? Right here. So supposed to press ALT. I want to draw a line across. So this was the last high we've had, and since then we haven't been able to make a new high. Every time we've come back up to this sort of price, we've keep rejecting off it. So I'd like to see a reversal coming. I'd like to see us stay above this green line, because if we get another candle below and we see candles print below this green line, that's when the problem is going to arise. And then many people won't really know what they're doing. If we start seeing green candles below, then yeah, or red candles below, then that's the problem right there. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. Yeah, let's take a look at this over here. This is the Gossan channel, right? And just real quick for people that are new, it works similar to like the 3-day lines that I'm showing you. When we're in a bull market, the price comes out of this channel. You can see you got the green lines. In some cases it shows red. The red usually resembles you in the bear market. Green usually means the bear market's over. It's off and away it goes. But the price candles, right? The action, when it comes out of the Gossan channel, it always remains bullish. And the only time you see it enter this channel again is when we're entering a bear market, or the bear market's begun. And in this case, there's the top. You had many weeks, because this is on the weekly time frame, many weeks of candles that was in started the bear market. Now, you would have loved to have taken profits at the top or anywhere near the top, right? So if you're blind to it and you can't see it and you feel like you need to have some form of indication, you can use the Gossan channel. Because if you've missed it for weeks on end and you still think it's going up, but then you come and look at the Gossan channel and you see it's just about to enter, and this area right here is a fine example. Let me make it yellow. If you see it enter, that's your sign that it's about to get ugly. A lot more ugly, because every time it enters this Gossan channel, many weeks in the future, you see it, eventually it comes through the other end, and then we see a massive fall in price. That was 40% crash when it entered. Same with here, look, we came up, we fell down, and then we entered here. This was our sign. This candle right here, let me see if I can just do a little circle. This was our sign right here of weakness in the market. We entered it, which usually means once you enter it, you do fall through the other end. And then obviously we had the whole C19 event, and this was the fall through on the other end, right? And like I said to you, many people are relating this recent crash with the whole recession thing to the C19, because it's been such a massive, dramatic drop so quick, so soon. But here's the good news. We haven't fallen through just yet. And if anything, it came close down to it and it bounced off of it, and it hasn't even touched it or entered it. So this is a good look. Can we remain above this Gossan channel so we can continue this rally, or will we enter it? If we enter it, guys, again, expect things like this, what I'm showing you here, because every time we enter this Gossan channel, we see candles in it, expect it to fall through to the other side. And if it does fall through, look at how much percentage you're looking at of a drop. This one went down 54%. So these are the things that I'm keeping my eye on, right, in relation to the price action. Right now, it sits about $49,000. If we start to see like $47,000, that's going to be signs of it entering the Gossan channel. And remember, this Gossan channel is moving up as well. So maybe it will be about $50,000. It has to remain about $50,000 for it to, because the Gossan channel moves up every week, to remain bullish. Take a look at this, the count the channel real quick. Count the channels used to show the market trends. Is it reversing? What kind of trend are we in? And just simple in the past, I'll show you 2017 so you understand this cycle, right? So we're at the bottom of the market. When prices come up, we can see the colors, right? We've got two blue lines, and then we have a yellow line, which is in the middle. Now, this works as your trend. You can spot your trend. When prices break above the yellow line and bounces between the yellow and the blue line, it's a bullish trend. You can have that happen as much as you want, you see, like this, and as long as it remains above this yellow line and stays above it and bounces between the blue and the yellow, it's a bullish trend. And that's something that, you'd like to see in a bull market. It just keeps hovering above. And it doesn't even matter if you get breaks down and you get wicks, because if you look at this, you saw a wick right here, but it got bought straight back up and the bodies of the candles remained above the yellow line. And that's the midway line for this counter channel. I'd like to see it continue to do that, keep bouncing above and remaining above this yellow line. Because what happens if it doesn't? You get cases like this where it breaks the yellow line, right? And once it breaks the yellow line, it shows signs of weakness, because now candles are printing below, and then all of a sudden the trend has reversed and you don't realize it. But this is why the counter channel is powerful, because it can spot the trend reversal. So prices come up, it rejects, comes up again, it rejects, and all of a sudden price just stays below this yellow line. It keeps rejecting till eventually it comes down to this blue line. It pierces through, and what does it do once it pierces through? You see at least of a price crash of, let me get my measuring tool right here. You see a price crash of at least, 37% in this case. Sometimes it could be 40% as well. So what am I looking for this? I'm looking for the trend. Is it showing me that the trend's reversed? Are we still bullish? Are we bearish? Let's take a look at where we are right now then, because again, look, this is the last cycle. C19 event came straight above, candles remained above, and we remained bullish all the way through this cycle. Where are we now? Look what's happened. So let's just talk about our cycle. We was at the bottom, 15K, 16K for Bitcoin. Prices shot up. We remained bullish because the trend right there showed signs of reversal. Look, we stayed above. This was the one rare event where we had some candles below, which I was expecting to come down, but it did shoot back above. So that was a really rare event, because I really was expecting it to fall down and pierce through, but it didn't. But majority of the time in a bull trend, look, you've seen it come above and stay above the green line, right? But when you take a look now at where we are, we've just pierced below it, right? And actually we were really close to touching this blue line. So for me, what do I want to see? I think we need to see Bitcoin's price come right above this yellow line here, and we need to start seeing candles above, which right now puts it at $61,000. I want to see Bitcoin above. I want it to be clear of it. Maybe $63,000. If Bitcoin can go above to about $63,000 and remain there, that can be bullish. And then I think the cycle can continue, because otherwise you might have a situation where, the prices start to come back up, altcoins start to come up. Maybe altcoins could really fly in this time. I don't know. But you don't want to be in this situation where prices come up, everybody starts getting excited again, because we're here right now, comes straight back up, hits this yellow line right here, which is about, I'll just tell you right now, which is roughly about $61,500-ish. And then it reverses, and then it just comes tumbling down again like this. You see? And it comes down again. It has to go above 61,500. So 63,000 would be good. Otherwise, you're just going to be in the same thing. Like, it's underneath, which could be confirming the trend reversal like what it did in the past. This could be a reverse of the trend. Well, that's like a double top theory, which most people claim we had a double top. It did come down, came up, and then rolled over again. But this is another fine example when you see candles down, it comes up, stays down. Yeah, so I'm looking at this to see if we can break above this, so we can get the trend back up again, because right now this looks like the trend could be reversing in my eyes. So we will see what happens. I'm going to leave it here. Was it helpful? Drop that like, give me a subscribe, stick around. I highly recommend you become a Patreon. Now is the best time. If you're someone that's in this market, don't understand the markets, don't understand the trends, don't understand analysis, and you just need clean analysis that can guide you on your journey, Patrons here can see when I'm buying. They can certainly see when I'm selling. Got to keep it real. I'm not letting this market fall on my damn face. I've already taken massive profits, and if you was a patron, you saw that video ages ago. I took massive profits. Let me see if I can find it. I had a powerful video that just showed that I was selling right here, and come check it out, watch it. It's a powerful video, and this was many months ago. I was selling and I made massive gains, and I'm just sitting back and looking for opportunities to hopefully buy in again. But at the same time, you need to be good at selling as you are buying. Yeah, a smart investor always knows when to sell. And if the market's about to get really ugly, I'm going to be prepared, right? I'm going to be prepared, and I'm going to make sure patrons can see what I'm doing, and then they can decide what they want to do. Yeah. So exclusive VIP partner tier will unlock all the posts. If you can afford it, you can go for the popular tier at the minute, which is the CEO tier. The CEO tier gives you access to the VIP Telegram. It's a powerful network. Big money in that space. They know how to make money. They're smart investors that understand trends. Come check it out. You won't be disappointed. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.
Never be defeated.